She fired away. It was so much fun. It was just so much fun. But one of the things I wanted to make sure you guys know is that all our lives, and it is all our lives, because we had Martha all our lives. Before we were born, you know what I mean? She was there. And she made our lives fun. She gave us love. We always felt taken care of. We were always safe. She never told us anything bad. She always helped us. Way back when my dad was dying in hospice, her and Joe came and they took care. They gave us the support we needed during that time, and they were there with us, you know, helping us. And then when my mom died, there they were in Tucson to help us with that too. So she was always a source of comfort and love and fun. You know, just love being around her. You know what I mean? It was just awesome. But I wanted it also. How many people were number one on October 31st?
Winter, I was like, I'm not worried about being number one. We celebrate the next day.
Yes, you can always cry. And now it will never be the same. October 31st will never be the same. You know, it's sad. But I wanted to take a moment.
I was like, you went two, right? And I was like, well, you already made it.
Don't think they didn't go unnoticed. I appreciate it. We all loved you. Yes, exactly. And we want to thank you for that. You know, we know it wasn't easy.
Oh, she wasn't easy.
No,
She wasn't easy.
but you did it, and you made her happy. You made your Nana so happy. You know, and just know that we're very, very honored to have you in our family, and we love you so much. And we're so grateful to you. You know, Tina had cameras put into the house so she could take care of her mother from California. Tina was doing an awesome over there, and it just amazed me how she could juggle that, you know, back and forth. And thank you, Tina, for everything. You know,
well, my poor son, I called him 100 times a day.
But I wanted to make sure, you know, that we want you to know, all of us that live out of town, we don't know what to thank you. It was just, thank you so much because we love your mom so much. It's just too much for mother. And of course, we're gonna thank somebody. Brandon. Brandon, he's like the one in the behind the scenes. Nobody hears him, nobody sees him. But all of a sudden, he's trying to remodel his home to be handicap accessible for Martha. All of a sudden, they have a contract together. All of a sudden, Brandon. And then, of course, we have the other people that have always been there too, even though they're still working full-time and hard. We always have my love. Don't cry, don't make me cry, Andrew. Andrew and Amy, when you go to work, after work. And Jeffrey, I don't know where you are, but you're right. There you are. All those years taking care of them, the house, living lives for payment. Thank you so much. Just thank you so much for everything. And your mom, Becca, tell her thank you as well. She's here. So tell her thank you. We all, everybody here appreciates all you guys for taking care of Martha for us, okay? I love you and thank you all.
Look, Jean. What can I say? She loved every each one of us. She tried so hard to keep us all together. No matter what happened, she always wanted us to be together. You know, gift cards, Walmart, had to go down the line and read it for everyone. We have everyone from Saturday Springs, Susie. She loved all you guys, and I heard about it all the time. You know, Yanni and Jeannie, you know, you're always mentioned. You know, you're always in my path. Connecticut, Arizona. There's always something like in a good way. In a good way. Yeah, I sent you that copy. It was like $60 a cent. But she was the glue. She was the glue. And now we need to find a way to keep that glue going. She's not here anymore. And she always wanted us to get along. And she always wanted to fix she was always for us to be happy. Together. To talking, you know, and this is her husband. Yep. This is Grandma. You gotta do it. This is, you know, 70 years married. Like 70 years married. I didn't even get a date. Hey, Will, start over. Grandpa, I don't know how you did it, but sometimes I just wanted to. The pennies, the gold, the post office, the stamps. I'm like, what do you mean you don't like this stamp? Like, it's American flag, I don't want it. I'm like, it's Easter. Okay, well, they don't have an Easter egg one. So, what do you want to do? We go to the bank. What's that $1.99? I think we bought you a coffee at McDonald's when we were on our way to Boulder City or something. Like, come on. But yeah, she loved all you guys. And it was such a privilege to take care of her. It was second nature. It wasn't even anything. It was Martha. You know, the Black Fridays? Oh my God. Waking up at 3 in the morning, getting coffee, getting hot chocolate, getting Mexican bread, getting the Mercury Marquise, the big old wagon we had or whatever. Like, it was crazy. Pushing the doors in, TVs falling on people, getting our free bags. We just with Deanna taking Tickle Me Out from people's baskets. You know, her birthday, you know. Yeah, she was the glue. She was the glue. And I hope and I pray that now going forward, we will still be the glue. Yeah. Yeah. Connected. She was not born in any other way. And she would want, after this, a clean slate. So, whatever is going on, we're going to keep connected. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to get along. And it's going to be Martha's way. Because she would not have it any other way. I forgot. Long time family friend. The condos. No, where is it?
So I'll tell my story. I'm not one for public speaking, but I love Martha to death. We met 28 years ago at a convention that we're both working at. We both work for Manpower. And we met each other, we were paired together, and just instantly connected, even though I was 18 and she's like 60-something, I didn't ask. And I told her I was living alone, had some family in town that wasn't very close with them, and I was very independent, but looking for a full-time job. And she said, my son, Jeff, just moved into town over here, and he's also looking for a job. And hey, there's this job fair. Why don't the two of you go together and see what you can do? And I know she kind of had, there was a tension behind it, of course, because
We know her.
her husband, her son had just moved in with her and was looking for a job, and she wanted him to stay in Vegas. He didn't have any friends, and she thought, well, how great. Like, they're not too far apart in age. They can go together and look for a job together, and maybe he'll find some friends so he can be happy and stay here in Las Vegas. And so we went, and of course, neither one of us got the job. That's okay. But she started inviting me over to her house. And so anytime she invited me over, I wanted to be there because I just loved her. We just felt such instant connection that wherever she was, wherever she wanted to be, I wanted to be there because, you know, for one, I didn't really have much of a mother or a father or family, and always kind of longed for that. So when I needed that, she gave that to me. And then introduced me to, sorry, I'm not trying to get emotional here, but she introduced me to all her family, her kids, her grandkids, her friends, and everybody that she surrounded herself with. They were just such beautiful people. I could not help but fall in love with every single one of them. And it was beautiful, and it was something I needed that she gave to me when I needed it the most. And I'll never forget her for that. And never asked her for anything, but she always knew when there was a need, and she was there for me. And I was happy and I was happy not needing anybody, but she knew, and she was always there, and I felt so blessed to know her family because, I mean, even to this day, they are the most beautiful people that I've ever met in my life. And Martha is the most beautiful person I've ever known in my life. And she lived a long life, and she left such a beautiful family that, you know, I knew she was the glue. It's funny that Eddie mentioned that because when I heard about her passing, I spoke to her oldest son. I said, oh my God, she is the glue. I hope to God your family stays close and connected because you are all so beautiful. And the one that kept all of you united was her. So I hope someone steps up, which I know is probably going to be Tina, because she does everything. And she plans everything. And she invites everybody. But I'm sure she's going to take that on because she does everything for everybody. And you're such a beautiful person. But all of you are. And even though we haven't seen each other for years, I just love you all. And of course, it makes sense. You are all a product of her. Keep it together and stay close because you're all special.
So my name is Linda. So my name is Linda, and I am Martha's niece, technically. But I just, to line it up, want to share a couple of things that always represented Martha to me. She had more comadres than anyone in the world could imagine. Everybody was her comadre, okay? And my memories of her are when I was growing up and she was living in Norwalk or Santa Fe Springs in the house that Tina's in. So there was always a celebration. I learned to make tamales from her. There was always laughter, food. My husband is not Hispanic, and the first time he met Martha was at their home there in Santa Fe Springs. And we went over there, and it happened to be her birthday, and there happened to be a baptism going on or something. So there was a whole bunch of family, and my gringo husband walks in, And he's like, okay. This is like walking into fool's rushing. You know what I mean? And, you know, for him, the warmth, the family, the connection, the culture spoke to him in such a special way that he has always loved my family. Now, the other thing that speaks to Martha is that there isn't a party she never could give. Everything was a celebration. You know, I mean, it's a wonder she didn't celebrate their daughter's birthday with a bird's birthday. Okay? The other thing is my nickname for her was Doña Martha de la Calle. Why? Because that woman could shop. She could shop and shop and shop. She loved to shop. And as a child growing up, the time I spent with her were times where I saw her and Joe. I saw the love, the warmth. She was always so good to me, you know, and I will miss her. But you know what? She lives.
Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de ese amor, nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así, que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. Si negaras mi presencia, bastaría con abrazarte y confesar tanta vida yo te di que por nuestra iglesia sabor a mí. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, no es lo bueno. Soy tan pobre, yo tan cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si te enamoro la eternidad, pero hay algo como aquí en la boca sabor a mí. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, no es lo bueno. Soy tan pobre y otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si te enamoro, pero hay algo como aquí. Sabor a mí, sabor a mí.
Guys. We're giving my dogs.
I am really thankful that everybody was here and that we all came here to talk, to chat, and have fun. But the most important thing about this funeral is about Martha. Martha has cared for us. She really mattered to us, our lives. We can pray our thanks to Martha in heaven.
Fun fact, he gave me my first layers cut in just room. It was like, and then he chocolate, life-size Barbies and hair.
to blow up popcorn in front of her, and I just got that.
The greatest memories I have with everyone.
Yes.
The greatest memories I have with my cousins and Miranda and really cool.
Yeah. So there was a show that had their team. I didn't know. Stephanie and Brianna went.
No, but
Stephanie
Stephanie
and
and
Brianna.
Brianna to a show that they had their like.
And so everybody knows that Martha was like my friend. Martha, I didn't want to switch it from everybody because Martha was my everything. Martha was my first mom.
Say it, girl, say it.
Say it.
Martha taught me how to be a mom, and then I was able to be other people's mom.
Aww.
I hope others here know that I was able to share her. I love this guy.
Nisha, did he fall from heaven?
No, he jumped out.
It's because you guys two mom, that's why. I didn't want to share because I didn't want to.
Remember when you worked at that market?
But you better talk.
What was that market that you worked at?
Mexican
Market
market.
Bar.
Market
Bargain Bar. But I remember. But Martha was taught me how to make my first like bed, and this is how you build a bed and make just. You need to make his iced tea. But taught me how to be a woman. So big. Because many of us don't know how to do that. And I think I heard Audrey say something. And I didn't want to overstep you.
Oh, no, that's fine.
No, because I wanted to run in there and be like, yes.
Martha would have never had it any other way.
Yes. But Martha and I had many conversations. She picked me up when I had her first granddaughter. But Martha was my first mom. I know, and I don't want to take away from my first mom. I don't want to shame anybody. But she was my Martha, and I will always respect her, love her, cherish her. She knows that, and others know that, and she has her ways. Everybody knows that, but
Also, your whole family that follows you on top of Martha with, you know, your mom and Anna and Hector. I mean, Hector. Well, yeah, Hector, yeah.
I don't know. However, Martha taught me how to be. Martha taught me who to be, who I am, and I will always forever be who I am because of her.